Hello and welcome. My name is Soph, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to actually set up a Google My Business profile to get your business ranking on the maps on Google. If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. My channel focuses on everything about SEO marketing, online business, automations, and especially through the platform Go High Level. In this video, we're going to be actually doing a live screen demo talking about how to actually set up step-by-step your Google My Business page. Now, if you don't know what Google My Business is, this is a free tool. That's right, a free tool for you to get content on the actual #1 search engine in the world. That means you get to create a profile on Google that's a registered business, and you get to pick a location for this business. Now, there are a few important pieces and requirements in order to do this. Piece number 1, you need to have an actual address that you want to use for your business. And it doesn't have to be your home address. If you don't want to use your personal address, you don't have to. You can easily rent a business address in your local area for as low as $5 to $10 a month. And you can use this address to actually plug in for your business so that you can have your business showing up in that location. Now, the way that Google My Business works, even if you have an online business, is still something that you want to utilize because it's going to boost local SEO. Google My Business is probably one of the most underutilized tools when it comes to online marketing, especially for folks in the health, wellness, and service-based industries. But rest assured, this is one of the amazing tools that you can start using as quick as today to start getting traffic. So in this video, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna walk you through the step-by-step process of how to actually go through, set up your Google My Business page, and start driving reviews and traffic to your account. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we want to Google Business Profile. And when you do that, if you already have existing profiles that you're connected to, they will show up here. But you wanna make sure before we even go into setting this up, at the very top, we want to make sure that the account that we're going to be connecting this to, that you're logged in on the right one. So you'll want to be using Google Chrome for this. You want to make sure you're logged in on the Google Chrome account that you actually want to link. And to just demonstrate this, if I swap over to a separate Google account and I go to Google Business Profile, what's going to happen, if I can spell, is I'm going to see different accounts down here that are not linked to my other email, but instead are managed by this email address, this person. So make sure again that you are linking it to the correct email address that you want to use. Make sure you're signed in with the right one. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go over to Google Business Profile. So accounts.google. Okay, here it is. So we're going to do get listed on Google Business Profile, send out on Google, and we're either going to sign in or manage now. In this case, I'm going to sign in. Now, obviously, I already have a few different accounts. So again, just triple check, make sure that you're logged in with the right email. I'm going to swap over to this one. And there we go. We can see them. And we're just going to go ahead and click add business. So what we're going to do here when we're adding a single business is we're going to go through the process of creating the business name. So we can go ahead and call this one Sophie Cussner. And then we'll call this education consultant next. Great. Do you want to add a location? So when we're doing this, it's important to understand you don't necessarily have to have an office space to create a Google Business Profile or Google Business page, but it does make it a little more harder for you to get verified. So if you have a business address, great. If you don't, you can rent one. It's super easy to do. What you would just go to is Google, and you would Google virtual business office address near me. So when you do that, it's going to give you a bunch of options for different platforms and plans that will allow you to basically rent a business address that you can use, so that you're not putting like your home address on Google. Because when you create your Google Business Profile, this is going to be the address that lives on Google. So we want to be a little bit more discreet about the information that we're sharing there. We're going to go ahead and put in the office address down here, move through that process. And then obviously we're going to see that there's a business already on here, one of our companies. We're going to go, this is not it. Let's choose a different one. And then we're going to say, no, we don't do home deliveries or office visits. And then we're going to put in contact information in here. It is important, like you do need to have these pieces, but you can skip them. So here, for the purpose of obviously having this information, I'm not going to put that in there. We're going to go next. And then you can choose how you want to get verified. So they're going to ask you to create a video. Don't stress too much about this. It's a pretty simple process. They basically just want you to show them that you actually are at that address. If it's a different type of address that you have rented or whatever it is, all good. So we're just going to hit verify later for now, verify later. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be able to come in and actually add any type of services that we are offering. So by default, whatever career or category you picked for your business, it will give you default options. But you can also add custom services that you offer. So this might be things like consultation, whatever it is. And you can add or delete as many as you would like. We're going to skip this for now. You can choose your hours. So we're just going to go ahead and just do like 3 days. 24, obviously this next. And then you can add a description. So it is important with your description. You do want to make sure that it's both keyword optimized. And if you don't know what we're talking about, please reference previous videos that we went over on this. And we also want to make sure that this has good information about what our business actually is. People who are going to be clicking on this, make sure they get the information that they want. So for now, we're going to skip that. You can add photos in here. We can skip that as well, but you will want to be doing these things. And then you can obviously start advertising on Google with Google Ads. Now, we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to skip that part and it's going to try to upsell you. You don't need these pieces, so we can skip that as well. And then once you're verified, you will be able to see your business on here. So it's going to redirect you back to the Google search page. And then on here, you're going to be able to see that new business that we just created. So you'll want to make sure again that you go through that get verified process. Once you're all done with this, what we're going to see here is we are going to be able to track and look at, okay, how is our business actually doing? What are we tracking? What are we managing here? So let's go back to Googling Google Business Profile. And then down here, you're going to see now we have 3 profiles, whereas previously we only had 2. So we're going to click on the one that we're using here, which is our OBA main profile. And this is where you're going to be able to actually manage your business on Google, right? Things like your reviews, things like the comments, things like conversations, questions. So we're not going to get into all of this today, but what I do want to note is that this is a really important tool for you to have as far as local SEO, even if you're not taking appointments in person. And the reason being is that this puts you on the map with Google, regardless of where you are actually doing business at and today. So highly, highly, highly recommend, if you don't already have this set up, that you go through this process, you get verified, you set up your Google business profile, and that way you can actually integrate it and link it in with the other tools and strategies that we teach on this channel. So go and get this done. If you have questions, as always, comment down below. We can't wait to hear from you. And if you would like to learn more, be sure that you hit the subscribe button. We do drop videos every week. So hopefully we see you on there, that you get to come in and you get to enjoy. If there's specific content that you want to see more of, please feel free to comment and ask for it. We're always looking forward to feedback and input from viewers like you. And of course, if you want more support, go ahead and download the free guide on our site. The link is down below so that you can learn how to build a business without relying on social media. That's it for today, folks. We look forward to seeing you on the next video.